How Drake tried to diss Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop. All right. Y'all go check him out. All right. Go subscribe up to him. Let's see what he got to say. How did Drake just sneak diss Kendrick Lamar?
Now, from Kendrick Lamar's new song and Super Bowl halftime show announcement, a new mixtape from Future, and other single releases from artists who he has beef with, when it comes to what is becoming the never-ending feud between Drake and all of his rivals, right now in terms of who is dominating the spotlight and getting all the attention and praise. With Kendrick making history with the Super Bowl, Future's new mixtape having insane sales projections for an artist releasing their third full-length project this year, and even someone like The Weeknd just breaking an absolutely mind-boggling record as he became the first artist ever to have 18 songs with over 1 billion streams. All of these artists who contributed to the downfall Drake has been on are getting more praise than anyone else right now, and as a result of this, it seems like Drake has become more livid, and this has caused him to try and shift the spotlight back on him to create chaos in the music world and give him the attention that otherwise he would not be getting. And now how Drake went about this was by going on his old reliable good old burner account Plot Twist and posting a series of cryptic pictures that when you just stop and think about for more than a few seconds. While some of these are weird and clearly don't make any sense beyond Drake trying to make himself look smarter than he actually is, a lot of these are very obviously telling us about how he feels about all of his rivals catching nonstop W.
Why is he doing this? He's still like trying to send messages through Instagram. Bro, y'all... Drake, that shit look corny, bro. You too old, bro. You 37, man. Stop, man. When is this Peter Pan nigga gonna grow up, man? Stop. You're getting too old for this, man. Bro, you're not in your 20s no more. Come on, man.
At the moment, and even more significant than this, how Drake is going to try and crash this party and get his revenge on everyone who ruined him. And now, out of all of the people Drake is livid at, most of these shots are aimed at Kendrick Lamar. And as Kendrick just was announced to be performing at the Super Bowl halftime show and also just released a new track where, although it wasn't a direct diss at Drake, it heavily alluded to how he destroyed him in their rap battle. After Drake tried to spread false narratives and pathetic knocks on Kendrick through his media pawns like DJ Academics and Mal, and also through his own actual OVO members. After that failed, Drake is now directly coming at Kendrick for the first time since his vague disses and proclamation about revenge on his last 100 gigs drop of new music. And now what Drake says here is a direct response to Kendrick playing the Super Bowl, as he posted multiple clips from Christopher Nolan's classic Batman movies. And now first off, Drake posted a few clips of Christian Bale's Batman talking about upgrading his suit and the type of enemies this tech he is using will allow for him to battle and withstand. And as they mentioned dogs and cats in this section, this seems like Drake is trying to spin this.
Man, he's using bat. Bro, this is so corny, man. This is, bro, who is his media team? Like, he don't have a PR? Like, who runs his Somebody got to take this nigga phone from his hand, man. What is he doing? Bro, this shit is cringy as fuck. Stop with these movie references and this Ben Wallace, we gonna win game 2. Stop, bro. You got to chill. Who is his PR team, man? This nigga he need to fire everybody and just get a whole new team. He don't know, just like Kendrick said, once a lame, always a lame. Come on, man. Stop with these nursery rhyme ass sneak dissing. Stop, bro. Just do what you gonna do. Kendrick don't give us no hints. He just come out and just post it. If he drop a random song, he gonna drop a random song. He ain't about to, put up a empty bottle of water and say that your time is up on his Instagram. He ain't gonna take a picture in the garden, say it's time to cut the grass. I got snakes in the camp. like, stop, man. The fuck?
Narrative of him being labeled as a dog, and specifically pertaining to how Kendrick Lamar called Drake goofy earlier this year, and now how other rappers are hopping in on this trend by calling Drake other ridiculous dog names. Try to flip this narrative in his own way and overall just add some general noise and chaos to this statement, which while I really don't think this does anything, nor does it really make any sense, this is the only conclusion we can draw from this. But now what's most important about all of this, and is really showing where Drake's head is at, He also posted a picture of Bane from The Dark Knight Rises, and now again,
my
this is of course
God.
another call to Nolan's Batman films, and beyond just bringing another clip from the movie that just feels like it's pulling at strings. This seems to be very targeted and direct in Drake's posting of this, as of course, as Bane is the villain in this film who is best remembered for his scene where he goes into the Gotham City football stadium and destroys the building as he proclaims once and for all at such a public and high-profile event that he is taking over the city. When we see this,
oh, bro, this is so childish. So since Kendrick said that he's gonna perform at the Super Bowl, you go to your Instagram and you say, well, I'm going to interrupt the Super Bowl just like Krang did in Batman. Oh, gotta stop. Gotta stop, bro. This ain't healthy for you, man. So since Kendrick, right? I'm sure y'all seen the movie, but if y'all didn't, we'll just play the clip so y'all can get, an understanding. So this is the Batman. This is, Bane. And, it's a big, just like their Super Bowl. So I guess Drake is saying, I'm going to interfere or I'm going to stop your performance or something. Corny.
Pouring concrete laced with explosives.
That's what you going, Drake? So you gonna blow up the Super Bowl? You gonna blow up New Orleans? Huh? But this scene was really cool, though. If you seen this in the movie, it was pretty cool, especially at the movie theater. You're like, damn, that shit crazy. But Drake, you're still stupid. Fucking goofball, man. Stop.
picture from this part of the movie and know that Kendrick is going to be performing at the Super Bowl and of course at a football stadium. I mean, it's blatantly obvious that this is Drake's very direct way of trying to show the hand that he will be playing around Super Bowl time, which is seemingly going to be to ruin Kendrick Lamar's moment and one of the biggest in hip-hop history for that matter. And while he obviously can't do what a fictional Batman villain did, he is pretty much using his presence as a mirror to what he wants to do, which is of course going to be to sabotage this moment and take it from Kendrick as he turns the tides of everything going on. And now with Drake,
why would you even like you seem like a sore loser. Now you were trying to say that Kendrick is the hater. You look like the hater. If you're trying to stop Kendrick Lamar from doing a halftime show, now you looking like the hater because you in academics, y'all was pushing this narrative like, oh, Kendrick just jealous, Kendrick hating of me. Now it seems like you the hater now. But that shit corny, man. That shit's corny.
Drake doing this, and then a few stories later posting a character who is famous for going on a quest to retrieve the crown that has been stolen from him. I mean, it's very clear that he's trying to convince us that he is going to be taking rap back in this moment. And now I will say, unlike the music he releases, Drake's social media posts where he is referencing other media and using movie clips that tell us what is next usually end up being right in terms of showing what actually is going to come, regardless of if it actually delivers on that promise of what he's trying to do, which as we saw during this beef, it never did. But now with this plan,
just like when he went to his Instagram post and said revenge, summertime vibes, like he was like, "Ooh, I got so many new songs coming out. All right, I'm going to get my revenge, y'all." Like he always got to let us know what he do, bro. Just surprise. All right, just you ain't got to warn us. You ain't got to tell us. I mean, no, I'm not gonna say that because then we ain't gonna have no content to react to. Keep on being stupid, yeah. Because then if you don't do that, then I ain't gonna have no videos to make. Yeah, keep on making yourself look stupid. Yeah, you know what? Take it back. You're a genius. Yeah, you're a genius. Keep on doing keep up the good work. Yeah, keep it up. Dummy.
For Drake, I think at this point we can expect Drake to be plotting for something huge to happen on the night of the Super Bowl, which will either be one of three things. And now with these routes he could take, it's looking like Drake will either be dropping a new song. But now considering how poor his recent singles have performed, I think it's more probable and would make more sense for him to flood the market with an entire new album, EP, or mixtape. And I do think that this is what we will most likely see, but also, as this is about performing at the end of the day, it's possible that Drake could try to get even more petty than this and try and throw a show of his own in a surrounding venue to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And this could even be
That's going to look so stupid for him. Bro, ain't nobody. Yo, I would love for him to do that. Him to try to throw a party. Ain't nobody going to show up, bro. Ain't nobody going to show up to your party. And Kendrick at the Super Bowl. You would seem like a very jealous, bitter loser. If Drake actually tries to do that, bro, it's that's not going to be a good look for you. It's really not, because you're going to look so jealous, so much like a big hater. Like you just gonna look like a sore loser. You're gonna look like a sore loser.
A show between him and Lil Wayne. And while this would add some direct real-life competition to what Kendrick is about to do with the halftime show, I don't think it would really have any impact because there's no venue bigger that Drake and Wayne could be at, so they would only be second fiddle at best to what Kendrick is doing. But now with how misguided Drake's moves have been, we can't discount this possibility entirely. But now overall, with Drake posting Bane to try and reveal to us his plan to ruin Kendrick's moment and take over the Super Bowl season as he snatches back the crown of rap out of nowhere, are we really supposed to be scared or even the slightest bit intimidated by this? Because when we break it down, projecting yourself and alluding to your emotional state and plan by posting a Batman villain on your burner social media account is about the lamest and most juvenile thing you can do. And at this point, I mean, it's almost like Drake doesn't understand why he is getting no respect from his peers or from genuine hip hop heads.
He must not have any real friends around, bro. His people got to tell him to chill, bro. What you doing is corny. You got to chill, man. Take a page out of Kendrick book and just move in silence. We don't know what the hell Kendrick doing. He just pop out and show niggas. Boom, all of a sudden, damn, Kendrick just did something. Bro, you got to move in silence, man. This shit making you look childish. Bars.
Because doing this stuff at the point and at the level he has done it, it is really the most pathetic and anti-hip-hop thing you can possibly do. Because now with all of these posts, it is just endless setup after endless setup without any sort of payoff, which makes all of this aimless posting that is only going to lead to more failure. And if Drake really had a Bane moment coming, let's just imagine that for a second. Why would he put it on Kendrick and everyone else's radar that it's coming instead of just popping out and doing the thing out of nowhere? Because in all honesty,
the ultimate surprise, the ultimate element of surprise. Surprise us for once. Don't just tell us. Sometimes it's good to hold your tongue, pause, and just randomly do what you do. But all this warning, these Instagram posts, these tweets, these fake Instagram accounts, your Fista, these Instagram stories. Stop, man. Stop.
By teasing it, it ruins the mystique and intent of anything Drake could do and just makes these posts seem more performative and desperate for attention than anything. And at the end of the day, this is really the problem with everything for Drake because now everything is a performance from him and a chance to not win fans back genuinely, but to try and deceive him into liking him again as opposed to genuinely grasping onto something that he's offering purely from his music. And now I know I have said this 1,000 times in my videos, but there's no other way to put it. In a genre like hip-hop, this is never going to work because even with the state of the genre right now, with all of its cosplayers and fake MCs who are trying to ride out with gimmicks in supplement of actual talent, even with how low the bar is bent, people are no longer seeing Drake through the lens that he has needed them to for his brand to actually succeed. So as long as people keep seeing these immature and pathetic social media boards and hints that for a man of his age to do over and over again is just absolutely pathetic.
Thank you. I've been saying that, bro. You getting too old for this, man. Man, you're gonna have to leave those childish ways behind, man, especially at the position that you're in, bro. You can't keep acting childish like this, man. You got to grow up eventually.
No matter if what he is planning to is as big as ruining the most televised event of the entire year and one of the most anticipated rap performances of all time, no one is going to take Drake seriously because he has given us no reason to, and without the hype and flair that used to surround these petty and immature stunts that he used to do to promote his very lacking music, we are only going to see this downfall continue and Kendrick's victory get all the larger. So with all this said, let me know, what do you think of Drake's Super Bowl sized crash out, and do you think that anything important will come of this? Or do you think this is just another laughable stunt from Drake? Now I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and now if you want to hear about music that
He's a dumbass.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. Cole, you stupid.
God damn. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off.
Yeah, you just got to chill, bro. You got to chill. All right, stop with the subs. Stop with the sneak dissing and just do what you do and surprise us. All right, so moving on.